Hey guys, welcome back to Modo's Cooking. On today's video, we're gonna be grilling up. We're not grilling, we're gonna be smoking. We're gonna be making my first pork butt today, right here. And we're gonna also smoke these spare ribs. And we're gonna do these two sausages right here. These are pork and deer together. They're all in one blend. And the other two are pork. So yeah, let's get to cleaning this up. Alright, so first we're gonna start with cleaning up these ribs. If y'all remember from last video, we were grilling up, so it was a different cleanup, but now we're gonna do smoke. So today we're gonna leave these whole, and we're just gonna make these basic trimmings. Right here, this little piece of meat, all these little on the sides, you wanna take that off because when we're smoking, that's just gonna burn up. So you just wanna take that off, drop it back in there. All this up on the edge, you wanna take that off. Go. Look at that. It's good eating, but not on the ribs. It's gonna burn up. Alright, so right here, there's a bit of fat. You just want to trim some of that off, like right here. Look at all this. That fat's not good. It's not gonna render, you know. It's just gonna be all nasty. You want that fat that's gonna melt so your meat doesn't dry up. But this, nah, this stuff is all nasty. You don't want that. Alright, now this on the back, this is optional. There's a little skin membrane if you want to get in here close. There's the skin right here on the back of the bones. All you want to do with that, you want to stick your knife under it. Let's see if I can find it. Alright, so for the membrane, it's kind of sticky and slippery, so you want to get under it with the knife first, and you want to grab it with a paper towel. You want to get a good grip on that. And then you just want to start pulling back. Now the reason why we pull this off, this skin, I mean, it doesn't really affect the taste, but personally I just like taking it off. When you eat it, it feels kind of hard, kind of tough, so you don't want to be eating all of that. Just take it off like that. Alright, so for today's cook, also we're going to be smoking this pork butt. It's going to be my first one ever, so I'm really excited. I'm not sure how it's going to come out, but hopefully I can get it right this time. I mean, I've watched a lot of videos, so that's going to help out. When I say pork butt, it's not really the rear end of the pork. It's the pork shoulder with the bone in, but that's what they call it, the pork butt. So it has a lot of fat on it. But we're not worrying about that because that's all good right there. We just want to flip it on the meat side and take all these little pieces off right here. The reason we don't take off the fat on the other side is because that fat is what's going to let this thing get all juicy. If we take that all off, it's going to be real nasty and dry. And we don't want a dry pork butt. And for this kind of meat, when you're making it, you can make tacos, sandwiches, sliders. We're gonna make all that today. And I saw in this one video where on the fat side, they just make a quick little pattern. So I'm gonna try to do that. It's not really necessary, but you know, it's my first one, so I just want to try it, see how it comes out. Just making these cuts like this. It's not really much for the taste or anything like that. It's just for presentation. And now you want to come the other way like this. And you don't gotta go too deep, just inch, 2 inches deep, that's it. But right now, that's good. Now we're gonna go on to the seasoning. You just wanna get some water on these. You know, you just wanna wash it. Wanna make sure there's nothing nasty in there. You know, get both sides. Wash some of that blood off. We're just trying to be clean here, you know. Okay. All right, so for today's cook, we're gonna do it all whole like this. We're not gonna cut it up or nothing. So I like to use this barbecue seasoning rub whenever we're smoking a meat. And for the binder, for what's gonna hold your rub on, if y'all remember that from the last video, we're gonna use mustard. This doesn't really give it any flavor. It's just to hold your rub on, and it helps with the color a lot too. So, you know, you don't wanna get too much on it, just decent amount, like that. That's good enough. And we gotta get our hands in there, you know. Don't be scared to get all dirty in there. Just rub it all in there like that. Alright, so I told y'all we're using this barbecue rub right here. We want to get not too heavy, but not too light either. You know, you want to get a good little base on there. Want to get some color on there. I'll say that's about good right there. Alright, now we're going to move on to the pork butt. Man, this thing is thick. Alright. First, you want to get some mustard on there, like the other one, for our binder. I've never done a pork butt before, so if something comes out wrong, we're going to learn from the mistakes, right? We're going to study on YouTube and try it again. But we're not going to give up. We don't do that here. You're going to spread that around, just like on your ribs. Make sure that gets everywhere. Alright, that looks good right there. Alright, now we're going to go on for the rub. Now this, I want to tell you, this is important. There's a thick piece of meat. For a thick piece of meat, it can take a lot of rub. So you want to put down a lot on there so you can make sure it penetrates all the way in there. Want to get the sides too, the edges, you know what I mean? Everybody's got to get love on this. Alright, so today we're going to be kicking on the offset smoker. And if y'all come, I'm going to show y'all the science behind it. So for the offset smoker, this is the offset right here. For smoking, this is where you're going to put your wood, your charcoal, whatever you're going to use. So the smoke, all the smoke flavor and all the heat is going to come under this hole right here. If y'all can see that, it comes all up under that. This piece right here, all the heat and all the smoke comes under that, and it hits the meat right here. And under the meat, you're not going to have to put any heat. This is cooking like an oven, basically. You're just using the heat. Yeah, if y'all can see that, we put all the wood and stuff right here, and it just goes all under there. Okay, today we're going to be using these fire starters, the same ones we used last time. So since we're doing smoke, we're going to put it all in the offset. We got some wood in there. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I do not know what kind of wood that is. Me and my dad just cut it down, but I mean, it works for barbecue, so it's good enough for us. Man, that wind is gonna be messing with us today. It's nice weather though, perfect for barbecue. This is my kind of weather, you know, 70s, 60s. It feels really good all around right here in my house. So yeah, we're just gonna turn on the grill today. We're gonna have a good time. All right, so we're about to throw this on the grill, but just first I want to show y'all. Y'all can look at the fire. It's already starting to get some heat. Yeah, it's already starting to turn on, so it's starting to heat up. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't know about all these temperatures and stuff. I'm just gonna eye it out, you know. But this is common sense. This has more fat on it, so we're gonna put it closer to the fire. It's more safe. It won't burn up on us. We're gonna put it fat side up. Oh yeah, y'all hear that? That sounds good. And now we're gonna throw the ribs next. We're gonna put them right here. Bones up, meat side down. We don't want to burn it up, so we're gonna put it right here. We're gonna put it farthest away. We're gonna throw the other one right here. It's all right. So yeah, we're gonna leave this on for about 4 or 3 hours. So yeah. Right, so we've been on the smoker for about I want to say 2 hours, but it's not really the time. It's more of what you're getting on there. Like the color of these ribs is looking really good right now. The bones are starting to poke out. So I think we're gonna take them out and start wrapping them. All right, so yeah, we took them off the grill. And now we're gonna wrap them up. I put some barbecue down there because we wanna glaze these ribs with some barbecue sauce. So now the wrapping, we're gonna wrap them so that it can start cooking in its own juices. We got the color, we got the smoke flavor. So now we're gonna fold it up. Alex can help me out. Fold it over, man. This is my little brother Steven. He's gonna help me today. Yeah, we're just gonna fold this up. And this is gonna start cooking in its own juice. It's gonna let out all its juice. So yeah, we're gonna put this right back and we'll check up on it in another 2 hours. All right, so it's been on for about an hour now. Ooh, man. That pork butt still got ways to go, man. But these ribs, I think they're about ready now. Let me see. Real quick. Oh yeah, man, these feel tender. Like they're falling apart on me right now already. Oh man, look at that. Oh man, okay. All right, let's see this. Gotta open these up. Oh man, that smells good, man. If y'all were here, oh man, y'all be smelling that too. Oh man, y'all see that, man? Yeah. Let me see the meat side. Yeah, brother, that looks good, man. I think I'm gonna put them back, but now I'm gonna have to glaze them. So let me see this. How am I gonna do this without falling apart on me, right? I think I'm gonna hold them from here. Yep, this is gonna work. All right. Yeah, man, that looks awesome. All right, man. Yeah, those look good. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Alright, so we finished cooking the ribs. Now look at these, man. If y'all looking at these and y'all not getting hungry, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, man. So we're gonna start cutting these up. Oh man, look at that already. The bones are falling off of the ends right there. Alright, let's see this. Yeah, man, so y'all saw the whole process of the ribs. Come look at this. Y'all can see a little pink smoke ring right around it and all the barbecue on top. We cooked these for about 4 or 5 hours total. So here we go, we're gonna taste this now. That's just falling off the bone, man. Look at that. Yeah. So the pork butt was on there for about 5 hours now. So now we're gonna wrap it up. But we are making this a barbecue one, so we're gonna pour some sauce on there. That's good enough. Now we're gonna wrap this up for about another 2 or 3 hours. We're just gonna let it cook in its own juices. Wrap it up real tight, make sure none of that juice comes out. We don't want it to get dry, so wrap it all up. All right, y'all, so we finished the cookout for the pork butts. That's what's left of it. This really take 2 because we had to cut it in half. It was pretty big, so we wanted to finish it. But yeah, así como sale como tipo carnitas o barbacoa, you know. Pueden hacer tacos, sándwiches. Yeah. Este lo vamos a guardar creo que para mañana, para el desayuno. Unas carnitas, unos tacos. Con una salsita tipo Stubbs. Oh yeah. Y'all know what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, pero I guess this is it, man. Yeah, y'all saw how we did this whole pork butt. We cooked it for about 6 hours. It's pretty long, so you already know if you want to do barbecue, you got to have nothing to do all day. Because if you got plans, barbecue's going to mess it all up. But I promise y'all, it's worth it. So this is Morua's Cooking. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, subscribe, tap that notification bell, and if you can, share this with all your homeboys, homegirls. So this is it for right now. Peace out.